Greetings. We got to start early-ish today. Not quite as early as I wanted to, but earlier than normal.
For an interview.
Miss. Multipass.
Multipass. Hey, Stibble. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. The Twitch Prime.
Watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Hey, Dog Mum. How is everyone today? As you might be able to see in this top left corner, I'm doing different demos today. This first one, I decided to play just because we played a squirrel game before. Figured I'd check this one out while I'm here. Don't remember anything about any of these demos because most of them are from the last fest that Steam had. Probably the next fest or something like that. So, and I just never got around to them because of the back pain issues. I'm doing all right. I unfortunately had to do a bunch of stuff today, which has made my back more painful than I would prefer, even though I'm already taking the painkillers. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Nothing to complain about, really. Yeah, I figured I'd do some demo games for a little bit, and then if I get bored of them, well, I probably will get bored of them at some point. I may end up jumping over to doing some more mining in Elite Dangerous or possibly something else. Depends on what I feel like later on. Alright. A lot of these demos are going to have this kind of problem where they've got a set resolution for their interface. I have a widescreen resolution, so either it's really tiny or they stretch it out to fit this way, meaning that it doesn't fit on screen on one of the two sides or both sides sometimes. There's one game I did test out. Actually, I have a full copy of it, but it's still in early access. It's got a tutorial that runs off the screen. So you can't actually read what the tutorial is. World name. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny at the moment. So it's just going to be, it's going to be Bogan Park. There we go. It's Bogan Park. Aaron's playing a game I wanted to play the demo of. I think it's now released in early access. Schedule 1. Schedule I don't know how it's supposed to... I'm assuming it's like a Roman numeral one. It looked like fun when I saw someone else playing it. Really? Did I just upside down? I'm Super Squirrel. I know squirrels can hang off things, but that's kind of crazy. Let's see if I can swim. I can swim, but not for very long. I look like I'm about to drown. And those aren't real. That's what I thought. I can't even jump out of the water. I have to go all the way to the edge. They don't fall in the water. Otherwise, likely to be dead. Gotcha. You are here. I'm on the tiny little island, and that must be the main lands over there. Something. Actually, if I'm there, that'd be up there, which means the island is actually that over there. It's all blurry in the distance. You auto run and then you walk, like you're just strutting. Squirrel strut. Okay, I don't know. Apparently that's squirrel vision or something. I'm not going to question it. Moin? 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 I don't know what those birds are even for. What do we got on the inside? Anything on the inside worth getting? Nope. Just telling me to run up the side. Okie dokie. Can I run up the rock? I didn't even check. Nope, definitely can't run up the rock. I don't want to walk. I want to run. My squirrely might. Definitely something up on those trees. Let's see if we can avoid turtle for now. See what this is. Anything? Anything? No, just upturned. Fine, whatever. Alright, Terry the turtle. What you got to say to me? Look at this size difference. That's a big ass turtle. Like, squirrels aren't super tiny. I mean, you can get some tiny ones, but I'm assuming I'm regular size squirrel. That's a big ass turtle. Quite busy sleeping. I gotta help all 4 squirrels and then I can go to the main island. So the demo is probably just this island. Alright, who needs my squirrely wrath? Do. They nuts or is it like honey or something? What are you? Resin. I'll take it. Oh, I have an inventory. I have a squirrely inventory. Goes up my squirrel butt. The tab opens the journal. And it looks like the usual blah-de-blah-de-blah. That's terrible. They've got commands that are running across. Oh, that's why, because it's a tutorial and I didn't do it. Empty, nothing here. Can I... There we go, I can. There's gadgets. Oh, whatever that is. And I can change my fur color. It doesn't really look like it changes the color by a whole lot. Inventory, crafting, quests, and collectibles. I don't know how you meditate on an item, but there's another resin over there. Pebble axe required. I mean, this squirrel doesn't get to run around with guns, so he's not quite as cool as the other one. He's also not really getting shot by anyone or trying to be murdered by men in black. Let's see if I have fall damage. Geronimo! Well, if there was, it was negated by the squirrel. Squirrel Sanctuary. Alright, so this is where I do the meditating on an item. Alright, cool. Anyway, let me meditate. Ah, cool, I can float in the air. How do I meditate on the item? Like, do I literally put the item down and then meditate? Must have to. I don't see anywhere to put it. Maybe I just split that and then I'll just drop that. I'll meditate while it's floating in the sky with me. Oh. Maybe I should have read what that person was saying. Just meditate on them. Maybe I just need different items. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. That's not actually an unknown item. I know what it is. The path. Oh, I hear a frog somewhere. Whee! I mean, running around wise, the control feels pretty good. Pebbles. Pebbles. Yeah, I can meditate on the pebbles. Log stash. I mean, there's a log there, but I wouldn't call it a stash. Pebble. Can make pebble axe, pebble pickaxe, and a pebble shovel now. Question is, what do I actually need for the pebble axe? Twigs and pebbles. Now, are you a twig that I can have? You are a twig I can have. Come here, you. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There's something on the inside. No. Golden acorn found. Oh yeah, I'll do that to get rid of the message. Do-do-do-do-do. All of the pebbly wrath. Girls. Oh, I want to throw a rock so badly at those birds. Can I equip said rock as a weapon? I can't. Maybe I can make like a slingshot or something later. Need more twiggies. I don't know if I want to make a shovel or a axe first. I've seen these little dirt mounds. I think there's probably something buried in them. And another acorn. Yeah. This is the log stash, is it? Fair enough. Running around upside down is not easy. It's a bit weird controls. We get right to it. I'm just gonna pick up everything I can first. Dude, something happened to your house. It wasn't me. Yeah, alright, I'll craft an axe. Yeah, cool, goes in his back. I like that. Yeah, you better run, dang bird. Chop. Yeah, that just gives me sticks. More resin. Fairly simple survival mechanics. Well, the dust cloud's kind of confusing. Sometimes I think it's something that's on there. I need a pickaxe to get that resin chunk. Dang bird down there too. I hope I get a slingshot or something to take the birds out with. Boing. Oh yeah, I didn't retest. Yep, there's no full damage. Twigs aren't, I don't think twigs are the same as sticks. Certainly will. Alright. Need more twiggies. And more resin. Did you take my resin as well? Rude. Dun, dun, dun. It's a fun little game. It's a bit slow. Take that, birds. It might be interesting multiplayer. I guess. I mean, if they add enough to it, it'd be worthwhile anyway. Go on, get out of here. Pebble. Can't do that because I still need twigs and resin. A lot of random logs just around. The twigs down there. Take all those. Wing. Can't climb up the grey rock bits. Oh, what's that thing? I want to see. Come here, you. You. Seriously? I was gonna say, I better be able to do something with it. That resin first. I'm gonna shake them. Oh, they get straight onto me anyway. I thought they were gonna fall to the ground and I'd have to go and pick them up. Which kind of would have been annoying, but not the end of the world. Whee! This squirrel is definitely nuts. Alright. Squirrel, what do you want? What up, Mike? This guy's gonna want want my squirrely nuts, isn't he? Yep. Yeah, alright. Locate it, fill it with its required items, and it gives you a reward. Cool. Yeah, I figured that was the case. Ooh, strawberries? Strawberries. Come here, you. Let's go see what this actually wants me to do, eh? Where's my reward? Thought it was supposed to give me a reward. What the hell? The squirrel don't work for free, you know. I'm kind of curious what else it's going to have in it other than just the basic, these basic mechanics. It didn't give me a reward. You lied to me. You're a bad squirrel. I filled said cache and got nothing from it. Disappointing. Do, 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 do. All the twigs. I didn't make these yet, have I? I make the shovel. And I don't think I have enough ingredients to actually make the pickaxe. Need more resin and more twiggy. The fuck? You want your go, bush? Never trust a random bush. Find one more of those. Stick. Doesn't count as a twig though. Looks more like a rock than a log. It also looks like it falls over. Somehow. Aha! Oh, don't get crushed by it. That's where I started. Did I talk to you already? Oh, I hate gravity too, Claire. I really do. Always fouling up my plans. Wait, is Claire's trying to convince me to do all her work because apparently she's trying to flirt with me and say I'm strong. I don't know if I like that. I can't actually crack those because I don't have the things for the pickaxe. I need to get more twigs. Do I have enough resin yet? No, I don't. Now I do. I need to get one twig. Pebble. Twigs. Where are you? Apparently I can meditate on stick, so I'm assuming I can turn stick into twig. Let's go find out. Can't jump the gap. Of course I can't. So what's everyone's opinion of this game so far? One more acorn I need to find. I actually want to play Schedule 1, but I think I want to play it multiplayer with other peeps. So I can make twigs out of it now. Craft a twig. What? Russia required. The hell? Guess there's other things I can build somehow. The fuck? Did that just fall from the sky? Did. Something tells me that wasn't supposed to fall. Maybe it was. Craft that. That up just for the fun of it. Okay, so I need to help Claire with her dang rocks. And then I should be pretty much done. I bet that cache was supposed to drop an acorn. Bit meh? Yeah. I mean, as the game is just feels like a squirrel themed generic survival sort of game. Survival crafter. It's not grabbing me at this point. I don't think I would really find it that entertaining for very long. Maybe it changes up once you get past this tutorial island. Like, I'm kind of hoping to be able to climb on the buildings and stuff, because this is a bit meh. That island over there doesn't look any better than the one I'm on. Yeah. Alright, Claire. Rock Smasher, marvelous. Apparently I haven't actually helped Maya yet. I don't even know what she needed me to help her with. I don't even remember which one Maya is. You're Mike, right? Yeah. Is Maya the one that's at the meditation point? And yes. Figure out what the hell I've got new. Yep, rock does make pebble. Alright. Just see what these acorns are about. Okay. That... Oh, there's more acorns than I thought. Look up, it's right. Cliffhanger. Dandy treasure. Assuming it's up there. I see it with my squirrel vision. Magical squirrel powers! Yeah, don't... Thought I was going to find one up here, but apparently not. That's just a resin.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! Hey, tiger. Definitely get distracted by squirrels. Yeah, no idea what that one's supposed to be. I've forgotten entirely where that sandy area was. Here it is. Whee! Um, yeah, I thought it was going to be here. Maybe not. Can't break that. I thought I'd be able to shovel this sucker, but apparently not. Maybe it's under these rocks. And how are you today, Tiger? No, I didn't even know energy was the thing. How the hell do I get more energy? Medium energy, low energy. How does one eat? Drop? Ah. That was practically no energy. How about this one? Yeah, that is terrible. Eat everything, it's fine. Take that, bird. Tired from work. Understandable. We definitely something to break here, huh? Acorn, please. The sandy treasure one. Alright, I think I'm going to collect the golden acorns. Go over on Terry the Turtle, and then that'll, if that's not the end of the demo, I'm probably going to call it anyway. Yep, there it is. I've got to go around to get that one. I don't mind the acorn, the collectible acorns thingies, but you definitely need to add more to this game to keep my attention. Especially with how slow it is to move around, and that you actually have an energy bar, which is kind of ridiculous. God damn it. I knew that was going to happen. Knew it was going to happen, and yet I still tried to jump it anyway. There's only one acorn I have to find after this. Can I shortcut up here somehow? Please. Don't make me go all the way around. Game, you suck. Oh, I'll check to see what the other one is. Last acorn need to find. Don't know what you do with the shovel. Haven't found anything to actually use the shovel on yet. Cliffhanger. Are there any branches that hang over the cliff, I wonder? Expecting it to just be on a ledge just down here somewhere. Alright then. I don't know where another cliff is that I would be able to hang off of. I'll run along the edge here to see. Next game I'm going to check out. I've forgotten its name. It's very easy to run off the edge too by accident. I almost did it just then because it ran further than I was expecting it to run. I'm assuming that's there. Where was that other acorn? It's over there, that's right. Yeah. Running. It's not a particularly fast run either. Like, I feel like this should be the normal speed of the squirrel, and then I should be able to run fast and not slow down to a walk. Alright. Got that one. Last one is cliffhanger. I'm assuming is along cliff face here somewhere. I'll be disappointed to find out that it doesn't actually give me anything cool. Can definitely come down here. There it is. I wouldn't call that cliffhanger, but alright. I was expecting to have to, like, jump to it or something. Alright. Go and get the blessing. And go back to Terry, which is right here. Chilling out, rocking himself to sleep. I bet that'd actually be really nice to sleep like that. Slightly rocking. Unless you get seasick, I suppose. What do you want now? Nothing, you just telling me the same stuff I already knew. Increase stamina. Well, it put my stamina all the way up as well, which is kind of cool, but that was a lot of work just to get a little bit extra stamina. Alright, Terry. Show me what the rest is and tell me if the demo's over or not. Whee! Little friend. I mean...
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Reverse, Terry.
Oh, Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh.
I don't think Terry has a reverse. I think if we had to back up, we would have been dead. He barely has a go. He looks like he's half asleep all the time. I mean... returned it. Why would I want to return to her? She's not going to give me anything. But yeah, it looks like this game's just the same thing. More of the same thing at this point. Cool and all, but it needs more. It definitely needs more. Keep me interested. Alright. Game number 2. Let's go with... Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Nope. Apparently it's gone. Alright, well, we'll get rid of you later. Way of alchemy? Ways of alchemy, sorry. You've checked that one out. Oop. Now I did actually kind of have a game of this already, just to see what it was like. Oh, apparently I'm still in the middle of a game. Alright, I'm just gonna start it again then. Main menu. Yeah, purge save. This game is a card game where you continue to advance by using cards on cards. So it's got a little story thing here, but it's a lot to read. Every time you do an action of sorts, though, it gives you something. So that's me, the alchemist. I had an inheritance, which is apparently this cluttered hut. And I can search it. I don't remember what these values all mean, but I do know that you have a hunger level and an energy level. The lower your energy gets, the I think the worse the outcomes can be, or something like that. Yeah, they work slower. That's right. That one has the worst outcomes. You can get injured and whatnot. It's kind of a card management thing. I don't need that one. That's as rules. Essentially, it tells you how to play the game. Sort of a card management thing. Now, I will do this. So the entire point is it's kind of like the Cultist Simulator game, if you've ever seen that. Except you're an alchemist trying to do something. I can't remember what it is, the actual storyline. I'm not going to get anywhere near it, I'm sure. Like that. So that gives me a garden patch, right? And then in the garden patch, I can plant the the turnips, and they'll start to grow. And the reason I want to do that before I keep looking through the hut is the game is based on a timer that is actively running. So whenever you're doing an action, because it's automatically pausing, whenever you're doing an action, see that's got 120, that'll go down as I'm clearing this cluttered hut now. So while I'm doing that, that one's going down, see? You kind of want to manage your cards at a time, and there's another plot of land. They should join together. I'll put them down here. You want to manage your time well so that things are always being processed whilst you're doing other things. Because bad things can happen and you have to be ready for them, essentially. I'm going to keep doing that because I have nothing to put on that plot of land at the moment. So there's no point in working at it. That's going to tell me about doing alchemy. I already know how to do alchemy. It's fairly simple. It's kind of self-explanatory for the most part. So the rusty pot is like your basic tool crafting table type thing. You put an ingredient in it and you're supposed to start brewing a recipe. I haven't got any recipes yet though, because they'll be in here somewhere. And the game kind of goes like this for a while, and then I think you're supposed to lose. It's kind of a roguelite sort of setup where you come back and try again, but with like slight enhancements. Those are the recipes. I don't actually want to use it. I wanted to stop that. I wanted to pop it down here because yeah, you can click on one of them on the rusty pot. There's the recipe, and then it'll ask you to put the ingredients in, which shows up here for thankfully. So for that potion, I need turnip. So I need 3 turnips that I don't currently have. That one is turnip paste and amber powder. You need something to make the turnip paste in. But I don't have that yet. It's kind of a clever design for a game. Now I can use that with turnips to make paste. I don't remember what this does. Right, this is like a tool or a weapon, and it gives you certain bonuses. In this case, Veil and Artifact. I don't actually remember what Veil is. I don't even know what it does. Yeah, does it actually tell me what that one does? Sacred tool will be it will increase your mastery of one of the pillars. So I know for a fact you can only have one weapon, so if I put that on my alchemist, he'll be able to use the veil extra, like a bonus for the veil, whatever that does. But I don't think I actually use it for any. Let's continue with the cluttered hut. It kind of does this for a while at the beginning. There we go. Now I have just a hut. Standard old hut, because it's no longer cluttered. But I have a road to the city.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's always been about. Gifts.
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 Hi, Obi. Thank you for the 4 gifted tier 1 subs. I appreciate it. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there's supposed to be like a special on at the moment for gifted subs. I don't remember what it is, but it was like a percentage of some sort. Don't do it, huh? Fair enough. I don't know anything about it. I just saw it on Paul's channel earlier today. Paul's? No. Someone's channel. I don't remember who I was watching. Chilled. I think it was Chilled Chaos. I don't remember what this book does. Have at least an improvised library. Okay, so I need more. I need another building for that. I mean, I technically lose money, yes, because if I'm splitting the cost of the discount, I would lose some money, but the people gifting the subs save money. So I don't know, it's kind of, I don't think I'd have to figure out the numbers to see if 5 gifted subs is the equivalent of 4 or whatever. But I mean, they still save whatever the discount amount is. I vaguely saw someone saying that you kind of end up gaining it back or something. I don't remember. Yeah, which I didn't see any actual like streamer related thing about that. Only way I've seen it was the streamer Discord that Baron has, and seeing the post on someone else's channel. By the way, I appreciate any subs, gift subs, so thank you very much for those 4 tier 1s. And we're at the end of the month, aren't we? Which is kind of cool. I'm kind of curious now how that would work. Like, oh, I see. 35%. Which is actually a kind of a lot. What is that? That's a weird number to have to split. 17.5% of the discount of regular subs, which, yeah, for 5 subs is almost a sub. Yeah, so you're more or less correct in that. If someone gifts 5 subs, I'm getting 4 subs worth of money and maybe a little bit extra. But the person gifting it is saving 35%. That is a terrible setup. But I mean, fair. It's not like it's September or anything like that, which is when Twitch usually does all of the discount stuff, or handles all the discount stuff. All right, what was I doing? I got a book I can't use. Let's go down the road. My garden patch is still being worked on. And I found the pharmacy, apparently. I'm going to put the town stuff up here. Didn't even know, like, that was an option. As I mean, I didn't even know that I could control it. Because they didn't tell me about it at all. If I hadn't seen it on someone else's channel, I wouldn't have known about it. But knowing that it's there is a good thing, so I will probably turn that off after looking through it. Because there's that, I wonder if that affects the September stuff and all that as well. That doesn't surprise me at all. Not being told about it is a little annoying, but there's not much I can do about it. Okay, so I'm going to need to sleep. Because the lower this gets, the slower he works. I don't remember what that symbol means. It's not written here. It's still day 1 though, so I'm just going to keep going. I don't remember if that's like the start of the day or the end of the day though. Here's the river. If I remember correctly, the river is where you go and collect things for potions. So this one that requires amber powder, you can get amber from there. It's kind of cool. I'm just gonna give that guy that, even though I'm pretty sure I get another weapon pretty early on. Yeah, now he has bonus to the veil, or whatever that is, and tells you that it's equipped. I don't know what human 3 is supposed to mean. That doesn't help. Go to the road to the city again. So what have you been up to lately anyway, Obi? A lot of working, I assume. I remember what the surveyor, I think, gives me more land. Right, let's go again. I'm not actually too low yet. Did work, yep. Fair enough. The difference between the forest edge. Alright, that's where you can get more things, but there's monsters and things. Whereas that will get me... Oh, that's actually just for water. Alright, I got that wrong. So that's for water for potions, and that's for ingredients for potions. Ah, that sucks. I've definitely been there, so that's never great. This box wasn't here before. Interesting. What do these streets get me? Fighting somewhat. I can then find workers. I mean, this is the flavor text, and then they usually have what the card does underneath. A rare occasion, basic familiarity with mirror will help. I don't even know what that is. I will do the plot of land before I go to sleep, and then I'll go forest. That's a garden patch. Ding! There's my first break alert. Think I'll be okay to skip on that though. Actually don't know if I have to sleep. Maybe I can get away with... Well, it's not depleted yet, so it should be alright. Good. Let's go to the forest. The forest unfortunately takes a while though, so I'm a bit worried that it'll make me weak. Yeah, see. You get kind of like extra things you gotta do multiple times. It's the doorbell for someone to offer you a new job. That'd be nice. Alright, so that's the literal time. That's 4:30.
Ah, no, mate.
I'm personally not a fan of Australian themed things. So the whole thing's kind of cringy to me. Yeah. Yeah. What else did I have? I've gun patch. You go over here. That is for making a room, a specific type of room. Alright, cool. I don't even know how to use that. I guess you need a library. Ah, ugh. Thank you for the biddies anyway, Tiger. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I avoid politics like it's the plague. I don't want to get involved. It's not my thing. So I generally don't know what's happening unless it's really important and someone tells me. I can totally understand how it can ruin a lot of jobs and things though. I avoid a lot of topics that just, yeah, they're not for me. That's all I have to say about them. They're not for me. What does this do? Like adds pain. I don't know about apparently, and it's an artifact. I don't actually know the difference between the two weapons, so I'm just going to keep... Oh, no. I'm just going to keep that one there. I will say keep the politic conversation to a minimum, because that is actually... I'm pretty sure I set that on the rules. I'll have to look at it again. I think it's politics and religion, two subjects that tend to get heated, so this isn't really the place for it. This is for having fun and playing games, or watching someone play a game. Such discussions like politics and whatnot, there's plenty of places for that. Reddit, for instance. Feel free to go there. Alright. Where... Alright, I do the hut. And I don't need to eat, because my food's fine. And this will put it back up to 15, I think. It completely refreshes the sleep, the energy. The food is ready, the turnips. Oh, I didn't realize that actually goes bad. Does it go bad? Plant, pain, ingredient, simplicity. I guess it does. Can I plant it? No, I can't plant it. Oh yeah, I added those because I couldn't remember how many there were. I don't play Euro Truck that much though. I prefer the US Truck one. Now that I have a bunch of DLCs for it, I can play it a lot more as well. I would probably get the Euro Truck DLCs in bundles as well though, because it's 20% cheaper. Throw more of those. I don't have any fertilizer. I haven't even looked at my list for a while. Maybe. I thought we were doing the dangerous DNA scanning stuff tomorrow. As bad as Solitaire. It's not everyone's cup of tea, that's for sure. And to be honest, it is a little slow. It's more entertaining if you actually read the story stuff, but honestly don't care that much right now. Okay. Necro feeling better, I assume. You know what? I'm going to save an exit on this one and check out another game. Oh, never mind. I'm going to crash OBS. I'll be right back.